Okay, our number 8961, 68 Camaro, initial startup, and testing to see what works and what doesn't. Oh, right on the bat here. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so you have to have this in neutral, which is in gear. So that's your neutral safety switch. You got to have it in neutral here. So that's not factory wiring. That would have been off the clutch. Gauges. Have a tank, RPM, functioning. Temperature, will give that a moment to move. Oil pressure works. Current voltage, bouncing around between 13 and 13.5 volts. The lights on. Lights on, bring it down to just under 13. High beams. Bring it down to 12. RPM related. Turn signals. No, I'm not getting a left turn signal here. Steering column itself seems to be tipped a little bit to the left. Right turn signal, guns again. No left turn signal. Aftermarket dash, so that's going to be extra time as well. Try the wipers here. So let's try wash. So that's in the wash position. Either the spare's not working or there's no high, low, and off. Okay. Maybe there's just no what's it called in the fluid in it. Let's see if we can hear it. Just key on, engine off. I push. I don't hear a pump. Fan. Keys on. I don't hear a fan. And that de-ice one does not want to move. It's very stiff, very stiff. I don't want to break anything there. But that's radio. I don't even hear the speakers clicking. Nope. I don't even know if it's hooked up. I don't think it is. And lights back here. Really hard to see in the daylight. Do we have any dash lights? Get very close here. That's off. That's on. I'm not seeing any triggers. Or a dimmer switch. No. Okay. Usually you can turn on the lights by turning the dimmer switch inside. I don't have any of those. Got a door pin here. But no under dash lights. And being a convertible, there's no dome light. I think that's it for the interior stuff that I can think of at this moment anyways. Don't know if you can hear that, but it is rattly sounding engine. Speedo does work. I can hear the exhaust hitting in the back. Backfire there. And that sounds like a diff. Changes with it, with load. Yep. Yeah, diff noise in the back. All exterior lights work, except I can't figure out is how to turn these ones here on and off. I don't see a switch for those ones. Reverse lights, brake lights, all that stuff work. Turn signals work externally. Ideally, these should have the yellow bulbs in them. They're white, or old white, and the yellow's falling off. Okay. Fan switches here. Our electric fans, again, not factory. But they do work. Power it up. Just bypassing the sensor. That's all I'm doing here. Fans work. Both of them. So let's have a look at this engine bay here. Try to focus on the scratches here. We're in this area. There's a Camaro sign. Yes, there you go. You see him there. Just going over the fenders because we're going to be working over the fenders. I know we already did a take-in video, but just being a bit more thorough. Okay. So electrical in here. Let's have a look. This is how it kind of looks at the moment. Put your light on. MSD ignition. That's not factory. That's going to take some time to wire up the new harness too. Brake switch. That's not a factory location either. Why are we doing a factory harness on this? But we will. And this is the wash pump down here. As noted before, that's where it is. It doesn't function. We haven't done any electrical testing to see if it's getting electricity or not, or a ground circuit and trigger. What's back here? Coil wire. MSD. Where's the pickup for that? Okay. The wire goes down over that way. Here's the one for the temperature sensor on the dash. This is the fan control one here. Not much we can do about that to make that pretty. This is all the before. Don't have it up in the air yet to look. Let's have a look underneath the dash. What are we dealing with? Quiet. There we go. Well, a little bit of ratty, but I've seen worse. And then electrical in the trunk. Right along here. Type some on here. That's a lot of. That's really thick. That's more than just what's going on here. What else is that? That's got to be more than just light wire. That's not factory. What's going on? What's going on? Oh. So what's coming out of it is right there. So that's maybe just a wide loom. Usually this comes up around here somewhere, doesn't it? Anyways, I'll do a little bit more digging. I think we get the gist. Yeah, right there. I got a ground there. There's two connectors just kind of pushed in. And that is for the license plate lights, I think. I have to check to make sure that's on. Is there a trunk light in here? I don't see a switch for one. That's where some of the wiring comes through. And this thing does have an electric fuel pump on it as well. Another thing that's not factory.